What is up, you guys? This is your boy Andy Matrix. I talk about anime, manga, video games, geek culture, and Japanese culture. Before we get started, make sure to subscribe to the channel, hit the notification bell for future notifications, and like the video. I'm on a journey to get 1,000 subscribers, and I appreciate your help. So, man, Square Enix, Square Enix has put themselves in some hot water, then boiling water. Or more like really just, they're basically cooking themselves alive, Square Enix, you know? So I'm here at PCGamer.com, and in a previous stream, in a New Year's prediction, 2022 prediction live stream that I did, I talked about how Square Enix was getting into the NFT business, and they were getting a lot of backlash for it. Square Enix, the president, knows people who play to have fun, dislike NFTs, but he wants them anyways. In other words, the president of Square Enix, he knows that people hate NFTs, but he wants NFTs to become popular. He wants to push NFTs because, believe it or not, it's gonna force people to spend even more money on video games, you know? And this is gonna become more common with MMOs, you know, massive multiplayer online games like Final Fantasy XIV, World of Warcraft, Fortnite, and I don't know, Apex Legends, whatever else. And it's not just people in the West that hate NFTs. Japan themselves, Japan has responded to Square Enix crypto plans because Square Enix, they want to get into the NFT game. And it's such a shame because they used to be one of the best video game developers for RPG games. It's such a shame, right? So here at Kotaku, I'm at Kotaku.com, and this is what Japan has to say about NFTs, about Square Enix getting into NFTs, right? They are specifically responding to what the president, Yosuke Matsuda, said about NFTs, right? Says, this is happening January 1st, so literally right in New Year's Day. We already know what they're planning, right? It says, you might have read what people in English-speaking internet thought about Square Enix announcement, but let's now take a look at what folks on the Japanese-speaking branches thought. Right, so the Japanese, here are comments from the Japanese, right? It said, this is an announcement that Square Enix is finished. It says, blockchain games are effing slow. It says, let me put this as simply as possible. Make interesting games. That's it. Says they, Square Enix, used to be a great game developer. It says, what? This is so shady, man. Another one said, this is really official. This is the New Year's greetings from the president of Square Enix. Yeah, exactly. It says here, I'm happy that an enjoyable blockchain games will increase. This guy seems pretty happy about it. This is disgusting. NFTs are a money gain commodity with no value, and I agree. You know, because NFTs is basically kind of like a false promise. It's just like, I mean, if you saw the thumbnail on this video, you know, the little monkey, the monkey NFT art that's made popular. Those cost like millions of dollars, and it's like you could just right click on that shit and copy it. You know, this one said, simply put, they have no plans to make interesting games besides Final Fantasy, I guess. It says, I have no idea what any of this means. It says, this company has no future. Say they lost their way. Another one says, it seems this is for shareholders. Yeah, so it's not about making games for the masses, for gamers, for, you know, to entertain people. Now it's about shareholders. Now it's about, you know, pleasing their investors first, which is a big mistake. It says here, don't get lost in blockchain and NFTs, and don't forget the proceedings set by Second Life. It says, it seems people in America really hate NFTs. Yeah, we do. We do hate them. It says, play to earn. We've arrived at where you can game in the metaverse. I'm excited. Yeah, just wait till it actually starts happening. It says, the curtain is rising on a new age for open world games. Say, it's Square Enix after all, so they'll mess this up. It says, so they don't have any ability to make games anymore. So they'll have players sell things to each other and then live off the commissions. Says, I'm looking forward to this. It said, blockchain really seems like a fraud. This has a whiff of shady consultants. I mean, just like we've been saying here in the West. It says, Square Enix is really late to the trend, so they'll screw up. It said, this means they have no new ideas. Said, what's the actual point of NFTs in the metaverse? Says, I get it. No, I don't. Says, they're becoming an investment company. That just from the statement alone, an utter lack of intelligence is conveyed. Said this feels like they're wasting money again. Said this seems like their followers. The company can't make anything new from scratch. You know, it says it is an interesting business model. It says I predict a total flop. I was reminded of the Square Enix movie bombed, and the company was on the verge of bankruptcy. So it seems like Final Fantasy will be released in the metaverse. Oh man, I hope not. I hope not. I mean, I don't know how I feel about that. Maybe it'll be good, maybe it'll be bad. But I kind of hope they don't do that. It says Square and Enix merging was a mistake. Yeah, it was. Some people here saying, where's the second part of Final Fantasy VII Remake? When? Said too little, too late. Said I can only predict this turning out as a miserable. And as you can see, most of these comments are just like, they're just hating. So it's because they cannot make Final Fantasy forever. Yeah, besides Dragon Quest, this company's games are dull. And it just keeps going to say the buzz around the metaverse and NFTs is already over. Just, I wonder if this is going to be fixed in Dragon Quest and Final Fantasy. Yeah, so Japan, they are not happy about... They're not happy about Square Enix. They really aren't. And they're not happy about them getting into the cryptocurrency, into the metaverse, into NFT games. So, I mean, let's see what happens. Hopefully Square Enix listens, you know. At least they're not like, you know, a lot of American companies. Let's see what happens. But thus far, Japan hates it. You know, the West, America hates it. And we're one of the biggest gaming markets, so stay tuned, guys. I'm gonna continue to cover this. I cover a lot of Japanese news and Square Enix news, so stay tuned and we'll see what's gonna happen with this. So make sure to subscribe to the channel, hit the notification bell, like this video, comment below, tell me what you think, and I'll see you guys in the next video. This is Andy Matrix. Godspeed.